For many years, people have believed that walking more is the golden rule of staying healthy after 70. It sounds simple and logical. Keep moving, and your body will thank you. But what if depending only on walking isn't as helpful as we've been told? What if, in some cases, it could actually speed up the aging process? Of course, walking has its benefits. It keeps the blood flowing and the body in motion. But the truth is, movement alone isn't always enough, especially after 70, when your muscles need protection, your joints need care, and your body needs more than just repetition to thrive. Here's an image to consider. Walking is like watering a garden. It matters, but without the sunlight, the soil, and the deep roots, the plants won't grow strong. In the same way, your body needs more than just steps. It needs balance work, strength building, flexibility, and smart support to stay truly resilient. In fact, doing too much walking without complementary exercises might wear down your joints, reduce your muscle mass, and gradually limit your independence. That's why in this video, we'll explore 5 simple and effective activities, each one chosen to support a healthier, more vibrant life as you age. The 5th one might be the most surprising and possibly the most powerful. If you're over 60 and looking for practical ideas to help you move with strength and ease, you're in the right place. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell for more helpful tips. And if you're with me right now, drop a simple yes in the comments so we can keep this growing community strong. Let's dive in. 1. Strength exercises. Walking is great for getting you from place to place. It keeps the heart pumping and the legs moving. But here's the hidden truth. It doesn't necessarily help your body stay strong. After 70, one of the biggest threats to your independence is something most people overlook: muscle loss. It even has a name: age-related muscle decline, and it doesn't wait until you're 80. It begins quietly in your 40s and picks up speed as the years go by. Unless you step in and do something about it, you may find yourself feeling weaker even if you're staying active. Let me tell you about someone named Alice. She's 72 and walks every morning without fail, 5,000 steps through her neighborhood park. Her neighbors often compliment her dedication. She believes she was doing everything right. But one day, she tried to carry a grocery bag up a couple of stairs, and her knee gave out. She didn't break any bones, but the fall shook her confidence. What went wrong? She had movement. Yes, but not the kind that challenges the muscles that truly support the body. Walking simply doesn't engage your glutes, hamstrings, biceps, or core the way resistance movements do. When these muscles aren't trained regularly, they gradually lose tone, strength, and stability even in someone who walks daily. Alice's doctor encouraged her to try some gentle strength-building routines at home. She started simple wall push-ups while waiting for her tea to steep, squats with the support of a chair, and lifting small water bottles like weights. After 6 weeks, she was surprised by how much her confidence returned. She felt steadier on her feet. She even noticed she could open tight jars again, something she hadn't done in years. Strength training isn't about looking like a bodybuilder. It's about protecting your freedom. It's about being able to get out of a chair without help, carry your own groceries, and move with purpose without fear. Here's a small test you can do right now. Sit in a firm chair and try to stand up without using your hands. Was it easy or did you struggle? That's your body giving you a quiet signal that it's time to strengthen your foundation. And don't worry, you don't need a gym or fancy equipment. Your own body weight is enough. A resistance band, a pair of soup cans, or a towel can all become tools for your transformation. Just 10 minutes, 3 times a week, can begin to reverse the gradual weakening that often sneaks in after 70. The good news is that muscle responds at any age. You are not too old, and it is not too late. Starting small is the key. What matters is consistency and intention. So, if this message resonates with you, and you're ready to take that first step toward building strength and reclaiming your independence, let me know you're still with us. Type strength first in the comments below. That one word might inspire someone else who's watching and feeling the same way. Let's keep going. 2. Balance and stability. Many people believe that balance is something we keep automatically. If you've been walking your whole life, why would it suddenly become a problem? But the truth is, balance is a skill. And like any skill, if we don't use it, we begin to lose it. Among adults over 70, one issue quietly causes more hospital visits than any disease or diet-related problem: falls. That's right, falls are the #1 reason many older adults end up in the emergency room. And yet, many people never think about training their balance until it's too late. Let me introduce you to someone named Robert. He's 75 and used to take long walks around his neighborhood, confident and steady. But one afternoon, as he stepped down from a curb, something changed. His foot hesitated for just a moment, and he almost went crashing forward. That small slip didn't hurt him physically, but it deeply shook his confidence. Robert thought walking was enough to keep him balanced. But his physical therapist offered a different plan. She showed him 3 simple exercises to improve balance: standing on one leg while holding onto a counter, walking heel to toe in a straight line, and stepping sideways with his eyes gently closed. He gave it a try. Within 3 weeks, he noticed he was moving around the house more confidently. He no longer reached for furniture for support. That's because these small balance drills train the body in ways walking cannot. You see, walking doesn't fully activate systems like your inner ear, which helps you know which way is up, your ankle stabilizers, or your proprioception, the body's ability to sense its position in space. Balance training keeps those systems alive. Want to try a simple test right now? Stand next to a table or counter. Gently lift one foot off the ground and see if you can stay steady for 10 seconds with your eyes open. Then try it with your eyes closed. If you wobble or feel unsure, that's your body asking for help. The good news is, you don't need fancy equipment or a gym to improve your balance. You just need awareness, intention, and a few minutes each day. Balance isn't only about avoiding falls, it's about moving with ease, protecting your independence, and staying confident in your body. So if this message resonates with you, and you're still here watching, let me know you're paying attention. Type balance matters in the comments below. Your message could remind someone else that it's never too late to work on the little things that make a big difference. Let's keep going. 3. Flexibility and mobility. Walking helps keep your legs in motion, and that's important. But here's what many people don't realize. Walking doesn't stretch your muscles. It doesn't rotate your spine. It doesn't loosen your neck or open up your joints. After the age of 70, stiffness is often blamed on aging, but in many cases, it's simply the result of not using your full range of motion. Let me tell you about someone named Linda. She's 78 and used to spend hours in her garden. But one day, while driving, she noticed something surprising. She could no longer turn her head comfortably to check the lane behind her. It wasn't painful, it just felt tight. Her joints were slowly losing mobility, not because of disease, but because of repetition and limited movement. Instead of taking medication, her therapist suggested a set of gentle daily movements. These included slow neck rolls, wide arm sweeps, light toe touches, and seated twists for her spine. Within a month, Linda wasn't just moving better, she was back among her roses, doing what she loved most. The truth is, walking is a forward-focused activity, but life requires more than that. Think about all the moments that ask your body to move in different ways: reaching into the back seat, bending to tie your shoes, twisting to grab something falling. These everyday motions depend on flexibility and joint health. Want to try a quick self-check? Stand up and slowly turn your head to the left, then to the right. Do you feel tightness or pulling? That may be your body's way of telling you that you need to restore some mobility. You don't need to be able to touch your toes like a gymnast, but you do need enough range of motion to live with comfort, ease, and dignity. Flexibility isn't about perfection, it's about function. And yes, you can improve it. Even if you've been stiff for years, start with small steps. Move your arms in big circles. Take 5 minutes each day to stretch gently, or try sitting in a chair and slowly rotating side to side. These little actions can protect you from injury, help you breathe better, and make everyday tasks feel less like a struggle. If this section spoke to you, and you're ready to give your body the freedom it deserves, let me know by typing stretch to live in the comments below. It might just remind someone else to start. 2. Let's move forward flexibly. 4. Core and posture. When people think about posture, they often imagine standing tall or sitting up straight. And many believe that walking each day automatically keeps their back strong. But here's something most don't realize. Walking alone barely activates the deeper muscles that truly support your posture. After 70, this becomes more important than ever. A weak core is like a crumbling foundation under a house. The structure may stand for a while, but over time, small shifts begin to affect everything. You might notice aching in your lower back, shoulders rounding forward, or feeling more hunched than you used to often without even realizing it. Let's talk about Frank, a retired electrical technician, age 76. He always thought of himself as sturdy and upright. But in recent years, he began experiencing stiffness in his back after walks. His daughter mentioned he was starting to lean forward when standing, and his shoulders looked like they were collapsing inward. At her suggestion, he visited a movement coach who observed something very common: postural weakening. His core muscles had gradually stopped engaging, simply because they hadn't been asked to work for years. The good news, he didn't need medication or surgery. He just needed to retrain his posture. The coach gave him 3 simple habits: standing with his heels, hips, and head touching a wall for 2 minutes each day, doing small pelvic tilts while sitting in his living room chair, practicing deep belly breathing while gently tightening his lower abdomen. These may seem too easy, but within just a few weeks, Frank felt the difference. His back pain eased by more than half. He reported fewer breathing difficulties, and even his acid reflux improved. Because yes, poor posture can put pressure on your digestive system too. Most people think of the core as just the abdominal muscles, but it's much more than that. Your core includes deep stabilizers along your spine, the muscles around your pelvis, and your diaphragm. These are the muscles that hold you upright, keep you balanced, and support smooth breathing. And they are barely used when you're simply walking. Want to see where your posture stands today? Try this quick check. Stand with your back to a wall. Can you get your head, shoulders, and tailbone to touch it at the same time without straining? If not, that's your body quietly telling you that your alignment needs attention. Posture isn't about looking proper or proud. It's about protecting your nervous system, improving how you breathe, and preventing long-term pain. Better posture also makes you feel more alert, more open, and more confident. The best part, it's never too late. Posture can be improved at any age, and you don't need equipment, mats, or gym memberships. To start, all you need is a wall, a chair, and a few quiet minutes each day. If this message spoke to you today, and you're ready to support your body from the inside out, drop the words posture power in the comments below. Your story might just motivate someone else to begin. Let's keep moving this time with intention and alignment. 5. Joint-friendly movement. Many older adults believe that walking is the gentlest and safest form of exercise, and in many cases, it is. But here's something worth thinking about. Does walking always protect your joints? Or can it quietly wear them down over time? For many seniors over 70, especially those walking long distances on hard pavement or without proper muscle support, This routine can actually lead to more joint strain than relief. It's not the act of walking itself, but how your body absorbs the impact that truly matters. Let's look at the story of Harold, a 78-year-old who had been doing daily 2-mile walks for years. He stayed active, stuck to his routine, and took pride in his commitment to health. But slowly, he started noticing discomfort in his knees and stiffness in his ankles. At first, he assumed it was just aging, but a visit to his physical therapist revealed that the cartilage in his knees had begun thinning. The therapist explained it this way: if your muscles aren't strong enough to support your joints, it's like driving on a bumpy road without shock absorbers. Sooner or later, the wear adds up. Instead of stopping his walks altogether, Harold made a few small but powerful changes. Twice a week, he joined a local water aerobics class at the community center. On Sundays, he used a recumbent bike for 20 minutes. And most mornings, he did a short set of chair yoga stretches. Within a few weeks, his joints felt lighter, the pain reduced, and he no longer dreaded going for a walk. These low-impact exercises gave his joints the rest they needed while still keeping him active and engaged. The truth is, walking is a healthy habit, but repeating the same motion without strengthening your support system can silently damage knees, hips, and ankles over time. If you felt unusually sore after walking or noticed joint stiffness that lingers, your body might be asking for variety. So what are some senior-friendly movement options that are kind to your joints? Here are a few great choices. Aquatic exercises. The water supports your weight, relieving pressure from the joints while still allowing movement. Tai Chi. This gentle, flowing practice improves coordination and balance while being easy on the knees. Chair-based resistance workouts. Using light resistance bands while seated helps build strength without adding stress. Cycling or elliptical machines. If available, these offer smooth motion with much less pounding on the joints than walking. You can even do a quick self-check at home. Sit in a sturdy chair and try standing up without using your arms. If your knees or hips complain or wobble, that's a sign they might be absorbing too much pressure without enough muscular support. Taking care of your joints doesn't mean doing less, it means moving smarter. With a bit of adjustment, you can stay active and reduce wear and tear at the same time. If this message spoke to you, type "protect my joints" in the comments below. It helps us grow this community and reminds others that smart movement matters at any age. You've stayed with me through the entire journey, and that already shows your dedication to your health. Now let's pause and reflect for a moment. Has walking become your go-to answer for staying fit? It's a good habit, no doubt. It helps your heart, clears your head, and gets you moving. But as we've discovered today, it can't do everything. It doesn't help you maintain strength. It doesn't improve your balance. It doesn't enhance your flexibility. And it certainly doesn't reduce joint strain. After the age of 70, your body needs more than just steps. It needs a well-rounded routine. That includes strength training to maintain muscle mass, balance exercises to prevent dangerous falls, mobility work to keep your body fluid and independent, core and posture support to protect your spine and lungs, and finally, joint-friendly movements to stay active without causing unnecessary wear and tear. Here's the most important part. You don't need to change your whole life overnight. Just take 10 to 15 minutes a day to try one of these new approaches. Think back to the examples you heard today. Each person made slow but steady changes, and those changes led to lasting results. You can do that too. So let me ask you, out of the 5 areas we explored, which one do you feel called to start with? Is it strength, balance, flexibility, posture, or joint care? Leave a comment below and type the number 1 through 5. I'd love to hear what spoke to you the most. And if this video brought value to you, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. And consider sharing it with a loved one who could use this message. You never know who might need to hear it today. We're building something special here, a space for people just like you who care about staying strong. independent, and inspired. Until next time, keep moving forward, one thoughtful step at a time.